You already know what time it is. It's story time. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Okay, so y'all already know the deal. Before we get into the video, like the video, leave a comment, make sure you subscribe. Social medias are in the description. Instagram, OhThatsTi _YT, I think, and Twitter is the same. Y'all follow me on Twitter because Twitter gets the tea, and I do tweet and delete. So anyway, okay, y'all, okay, so I'm gonna keep on going with Ryan because I did talk to her again. Like, when was that? It was like, I want to say almost a month later. It probably was like 3 months later. Not 3 months, 3 weeks. It probably was like 3 weeks later that I actually did something with her because one thing about it, if I hang out with somebody and a lot went on the time we hung out and I felt like it was just too much, you gonna have to give me a minute, okay? Because I'm trying to process whether or not I really want to kick it with you, hang out with you again, or whatever, see your face. So I feel like just because her friends went back, because it was really SZA. Y'all, tell me why. I'll hint this in the last video. Tell me why I left out a whole part. Okay, pause. So if you see my last video, this is for you. If not, I might put a timestamp or just keep fast forwarding until you feel like I ain't talking about it no more. So y'all, when we was at her, me and SZA went to the restroom, right? And you know the restroom, if you've been to her, it's kind of like the pretty part that you see on TikTok with, you know, it's literally the restroom is where everybody go to make their TikToks because that's where the stuff is, the aesthetic, whatever. So we went to the restroom and I was like, that's when I was telling her she looked like SZA, or she resembles SZA, because she don't look exactly like SZA. She look, it was really just like the mouth, the big hair, the side part. Like, y'all know SZA, she didn't do the freckles and stuff like that, but it was something about her face. I want to say it was like the mouth, the nose, something in that area, maybe the eyes. I don't know. Her face just gave SZA, the old SZA, not like SZA now. Even the old SZA, 2015 SZA, she was pretty too. So yeah, I'm telling her, and she was like, that's because SZA is my cousin. SZA, shut the fuck up. Shut up. SZA is not your cousin. So I'm like, at first, like, listen, I asked this question without even like believing her or what. It just came to me. I'm like, oh, how are y'all related? Like, how is SZA your cousin? For real. So she said something like, yeah, my mom's half sister, that's her mom, and this and that. I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. Da 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 da. That's lit. Da 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 da. Whatever. Just playing into it, guys. I'm not believing this girl. But one thing about it, I'll make you believe that I believe your lie, girl. So I said something like, oh my God, like, y'all must have like a lot of family pictures. Do you have a family picture? I said something like that. She was like, no, we don't really see her like that, but she sent me pictures sometimes. You didn't even have to drag the lie this far. She was just saying a bunch of stuff. I don't even remember what the girl was saying for real, but it was something to that effect. She was going on and on, dragging the lie. And it's even funnier because y'all was commenting that SZA lie like that. And I didn't even think about that when I was naming her SZA. I literally named her SZA because she resembled a girl, the lady, whatever. So yeah, I was like, yeah, she was like, SZA be sending her pictures sometime. Well, not her mom, and then her mom sends it to her sister, and then, you know, the sister is the girl from the Storytime mom. I'm sorry if it's a lot. So yeah, she be getting the pictures from her mom, basically. Like, my aunt sent me pictures of my nephew that live in another state. You know, like, that's how she be getting the pictures from a family member, her mom. So I was like, oh, let me see a picture, like wanting to see an authentic SZA selfie. So she just scrolling like, yeah, I don't know. I think that was in my old phone. Let me see if I got one up in here. Let me see what my mom sent me. Da-da-da, whatever, just scroll through her phone. She could have just let it go. She could have just said, girl, you know what? I think they have my old phone. They in my old phone. Like, girl, just lie. You good at it. Well, no, she had to drag it. Y'all, tell me why. I don't even feel like she was scrolling this whole time. I feel like she was Googling, because she showed me the picture, and it's literally a picture I could Google of SZA. It's just cropped a little bit. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you could tell that she cropped it. And I'm like, well, why would you crop it to crop out the Googling part, or what did you crop it for? Because if that's the case, you could have just saved it to your phone and that would have cropped it for you. I don't know. You could tell it was cropped because, like, some of her hair was gone. I don't know. It just was weird. So I'm like, okay, oh, that's what's up. Da, 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 da. yeah, because we drunk. So I'm just, you know, I'm putting 10 on 20. Like, or no, 20 on 10. Girl, I swear sometimes I'm a little slow, got a little dyslexia, whatever. So yeah, the girl, I was just like, okay, I ain't gonna ask her no more questions because I don't want her to work that hard to prove this imaginary point. Like, I'm gonna just let her make it because you related to sister, you related to sister. Y'all, I don't know how I forgot to put that in the video because I took out so much. I took out a lot and I left out a lot because I know that I follow certain people on Instagram, and you know, people just be coming across stuff, and it's not like I be promoting it. Y'all be tagging me on videos and stuff, and like, and I be reposting it. So I'm like, let me not do all that. Let me not. Yeah, whatever. And I don't want to say I'm cool with Ryan, but like, we social media cordial. You know how you just like talk on social media, react to each other's stuff on social media, whatever. But no, I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, we don't really talk like that. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just keep going with Ryan because yeah. Anyway, so video starts now. Okay, so fast forward, it's like I'm gonna just say 3 weeks later. It could have been a month, could have been whatever. So it's 3 weeks later, and Ryan, but during the course of like that night, the night from my last story time with the Red Bull and the Scissor Line, and she was on BGC. From that night on, like, Ryan was hitting me up, right, and just like, oh, you want to go here, you want to do this, da da da, like trying to go outside. And honestly, I didn't want to go outside like that, and I didn't really want to kick it with her at the moment because like I wasn't hanging with nobody for real. And I don't know what my thought process was. I kind of feel like I was like in a zone where I need to focus and like get my life together. It wasn't in distress no more, but I just wanted to, I don't know. I was doing a lot. I was taking nail clients, and then I was doing YouTube and all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, I need to focus. Like, I'm not trying to be outside super bad. I'm not feeding it. And then the Rona was still bopping through the streets. So I'm like, it's not that big of a deal if I just sit in the house. I have a daughter, so you know. But yeah, this was a week. Oh yeah, no, let me stop trying to fast forward. She was just inviting me places and stuff. And I was telling her like, no, you know, I don't have this, whatever. I just be making up stuff because I don't want nobody to feel no type of way when I'm going through what I'm going through mentally. It don't got nothing to do with you. It kind of did a little bit because that one night was a lot. I don't know if it seemed like a lot to y'all, but it was a lot to me. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm not trying to do shit, it don't have nothing to do with you. I be in my own head trying to, whatever, get to where I need to be in life because, bitch, it's hard out here for a pimp. Anyway, so I need to talk lower because my baby's asleep. So yeah, fast forward, like I was saying, it finally comes to like a time that my daughter, she was with her dad for that weekend, and I'm just chilling in the house, whatever. I had recorded, y'all, this was when I was uploading 1 video a week. I kind of still do that. Not I was about to laugh at myself when I kind of still do that. No, but y'all, I'm telling you, this was back when I was very, very new. And I was kind of like scared of all the attention that I was getting because it was like, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it because every time I talk about this time of my life, especially like with YouTube, I get like so down on myself because I wasn't doing what I was needing to do, like pushing out videos and stuff because I was getting a lot of attention at this time. So, but this was a time where I was like, recording a video, and it would take me all week to edit, like literally all week. I don't know why. If I could go back and see why it took me so long and what I was doing wrong, girl, I think I was editing on iMovie or something, and it was just like too drawn out of a process. So yeah, I was doing that. So I was editing my video like for 4 days, 5 days. And I had finally finished just in time for like the Friday upload because I would like record on Monday and then upload on Friday. That was the days. So yeah, and she invited me out. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing that. And honestly, she didn't even invite me out. She was like, do you want to chill? You want to chill, go to my homegirl house, drink and whatever. So y'all already know I don't usually go places with people and just stay home, girl. And I had just had that incident 3 weeks ago, but I caught amnesia. And I was like, okay, girl, yeah, sure. I'll come. Girl, why? And it's like, I don't want to say you are who you hang around because every time that's not the case. Every time that's not the case. But girl, you got a lot of weird ass friends. since it was like earlier in the day and stuff, and we was just gonna be chilling, I just threw something on. She texted me that we was gonna meet there. So I'm like, all right, send me the address. She sent me the address. It's not that far away. And I'm like, and she was like, okay, we gonna get there for 3. Or no, yeah, I think it was gonna be like 3 o'clock. And I was like, okay, bet. 3 o'clock come around, I was ready because, I mean, we about to go chill around girls. Ain't nobody too impressed, you know? So, 3 o'clock come around, I'm telling her like, yeah, I'm about to head out because I'm a very on-time person. I'm surprised I didn't text her at 2:45. She was like, she was leaving out at 3, so I'm like, okay, let me not do too much. So I text her, she was like, all right, same, like she leaving out too. I get there, probably like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes later, and I text her, I'm outside of the complex, thinking she probably not that far behind, right? This girl said, all right, leaving in 20 minutes. Huh? You had just said, you said same. Same. Do you know what same mean? It means me too, I thought. So I'm like, I'm not even finna get annoyed. No, I call her and she don't answer. So I'm like, okay, she literally just texted me. Whatever, maybe she went to go hop in the shower literally right at the moment that her phone started ringing. I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, BLD. So I'm like, all right, I'm not finna get irritated because that ain't gonna make her get here no faster. So I'm like, I text her after she didn't answer. I'm like, how far are you? How far are you from this girl? You know? So she was like, I don't know, I think she said like 15 minutes or something. So I'm like, all right, I got a cool minute. If you leaving in 20 minutes, if you 15 minutes away, I got a cool minute. I see the Chick-fil-A on the way. I'm finna go get some food. And I'm gonna just sit, y'all know, like when you pull up and it's like the front office and the visitor parking and all that stuff, I'm gonna just go get some food, pull up right there and eat. So that's what I did. I went to Chick-fil-A, came back, because Chick-fil-A was right up the street. And I'm eating in my car, watching YouTube on my phone. I'm eating in my car, y'all. All of a sudden I hear a knock on my window. Why I'm thinking it's Ryan. I'm thinking it's her. Y'all, I look to the left, because the food knocked on my driver window. Who bold enough to do that? Nobody but a nigga. Nobody but a nigga gonna be bothering you when he see you at peace. Let me disturb her peace. She looked like she having a peaceful time getting down on that sandwich, and I was attacking that shit like a animal, bitch. A mangy butt. I don't know, I was getting down on that shit. So yeah, anyway. I look, he expected me to roll my window down. What do you want, sir? Why are you knocking on my damn window? So I got my chicken sandwich in hand, mouth full of chicken, and I'm like, before you want, nigga, what do you want? Wait, this fool said,
can I have a bite?
You couldn't think of nothing else to say, sir? Why would you think that I would let a strange fool bite off my sandwich? Be for real, you can't even have a piece. I'm not even gonna break you off a piece. So mind you, I had cracked my window. You know how you hit the button one time just so I could hear him? No, you can't have a bite. So I'm looking like, before I had any chance to say something, he's like,
no, I'm just playing. But who you here for?
He said something like that. Who you here for? What you sitting down here for? Something like that. So I'm like, I'm waiting on my friend. Why? And he was like, oh, your friend live over here? Who you know that live over here? My friend. Am I speaking English? Hello? Nigga, do you have connection? So he said something like,
oh, okay, I'm trying to get the code so I could go up in the gate.
So I'm like, why don't you just wait for a car to come in and follow the car in? It's simple, baby. You don't gotta be knocking on a whole stranger's window. Like, ooh, and this is why I'm getting tint now. I'm gonna get tint for my car, because my car now got tint, but my other car had no tint at all. I was literally riding around in a fishbowl. No, he's steady trying to make small talk, and all I'm thinking in my head is, my sandwich is getting cold. I don't like cold food. Like, I want my food to burn the roof of my mouth, and I had a little dangly piece. I'll deal with that piece later, but I like my food scalding hot. So I'm just like, probably looking irritated. I don't know. I can't control my facial expressions, especially when I'm irritated. So this fool said something like, oh yeah, you look familiar. You look familiar. You know, Earring Back. So I'm like, who is Earring Back? Like, at this point, you just making up names. I don't know her. No, I guess Earring Back lived in an apartment complex. I don't know. So I was like, no, I don't know her. And he was like, oh, why you look so familiar, man? You look familiar. I'm like, probably because you've been watching me eat my damn sandwich for 5 minutes. Y'all, he going on and on. Just, you look so familiar. You sure you don't know her? Why you look so familiar? You just look so familiar. You live around here? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm trying to eat. At this point, I'm tired of being nice. This is awkward as hell. What do you want? Get to what you want or get away from my car. So, he was like, no, I ain't trying to bother you, man, but take my number down. No. So I'm like, my phone off. And he was like, well, how you watching videos on your phone? You watching YouTube. Nah, he said YouTube. You watching YouTube on your phone. So I'm like, this not YouTube. I downloaded this movie. And he was like, oh, damn, your phone off? Because, did I say that? Yeah, I said my phone off or something like that. And he was like, well, how much you need? Damn, how much you need? I'm like, $80. I should have said $100. Because in real life, my bill ain't never been $80.
It's $200 right now.
Whether I had, never. So, he was like, damn, who you got? And I was like, Verizon. I ain't never had Verizon a day in my life. So, what he said, he was like, damn, they texting like a hoe. Whatever, just trying to talk. You got the funds. You got the money. You gonna pay this bill. Y'all, he steady talking about how expensive my phone bill is, but then he started reaching in his pocket. So I rolled my window down just a little bit more, like boop, 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 like maybe 3 more. And he was like, he said, I don't know what he said, but he pulled like, I wanna say it was like $40 out of his pocket. Yeah, it was $40. And so I rolled my window down a little more, but then I seen it was $40. So I started rolling that motherfucker back up because I said 80 and you went out your way to give me half. Oh, mind you, he turned to the side, so I don't know how much money he pulled out. Like, it could have been a baby stack or whatever, I don't know. But when he turned back around, he had hurry to put it back in his pocket, and I'm trying not to look, I'm trying to act like, oh, I don't know what he doing. He about to give me some money. I don't even know that. Like, I don't even see it, whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to be a fake damsel in distress. I don't know, bitch. So, he pulled out 40, and I started rolling that motherfucker back up. And then he started laughing, and he was like, what you rolling the window back up for? Because, I said 80. So, he was like, oh, yeah. He was like, you getting it cut back on today? You about to go get it turned back on right now? And I was like, yeah. And, you know what? I lied to him some more. I forgot what I told him. But, yeah, that's why he asked me that. He was like, if you getting it cut back on today, I got you. So, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go do it right now. He was like, I got 50 on it. And I was like, his money, shit, take it, bitch, take it. Ain't gonna get no better than 50. Honestly, I feel like it coulda, but I wanted for the chance it, because I don't even really need it. My phone was on the whole time, we having this little interaction. I'm thinking my phone better not ring. My phone don't ring no other time. So if you do me like this phone, you finna get gone. Like, I'm finna throw your ass out the fucking window, even though it was just for like a little $50. Whatever, I could have lived without the $50. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm finna go get it cut on right now. And we just going back and forth, and he ended up handing me $50. I'm like, not this nigga giving me $50. Now he fell for it. I didn't even put that much effort into the lie. A matter of fact, I thought he knew I was lying, So I'm like, okay, I got a cool 50. Like, that's okay, you just pay for my Chick-fil-A and some more shit if I want to get something later. So he was like, all right, let me get your number, because like I'm gonna call you when it get turned on or something. Honestly, I should have been like, let me give me my number, but I had just changed my number. And if I hadn't just changed my number, I would have took his number down, because you're not slick. So I had just changed my number, right? And I'm talking like a few days before this, like no joke. So I'm like, my phone number couldn't have been like reassigned already. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, I'm gonna just give him my old number, because it should have the it ain't gonna say Verizon. Will it say? I don't know what it would have said, honestly, because if I changed it and got no person or whatever, I'm just thinking like, he finna get this old number and it's gotta say something, if nothing, because I literally just changed it. Whatever, I just said that 50 times. My bad, y'all. So I give him that number. He didn't call it right in front of me or no stupid shit like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. He don't got my number. I got this 50 and I ain't got to worry about him bothering me later. Cool, bad. This is a win-win for me, not for him. Because that nigga just down. City boys down 5,000. I don't know. Nah, $350. I don't know. But y'all, when he was walking away, and it's like, if you think I'm broke to the point where I can't have my phone turned on, why do you want to talk to me so bad? This is how you know dudes would just fuck with anything breathing walking with a pulse. You ain't even gotta be walking. You could be rolling in a chair. Like, no legs, no hair. I don't know. Y'all know I'm Dr. Seuss with it. But no, for real, why do you want to talk to me that much? Because when he was walking away, he was like, you got the rest, right? You got the rest. You finna go turn it on? You sure you got the rest? You got it? Boy, what if I was to say no? Was you gonna give me the rest? Could I really got the rest? Because, first of all, that's an ick for me. That's a turn off. I'm not finna have no dude to turn his phone. I don't care what you look like, where you from, who you know related to or what. I don't, That's just unattractive. You're not on your shit. So you want to talk to me knowing that I'm not on my stuff? Okay. So yeah, he get in his car. I watch him back out and turn on the main street and leave. Boy, I thought you was waiting for the gate. What happened? You said fuck it? You don't even live here, do you? Because he said that no. He said he was like he had a friend here, a partner here. Your friend don't live here, do we? You don't know nobody here. You just pulled in on some random shit. Mind you though, the interaction with old dude took all of like 3-4 minutes. Like, it was not that long. I know I explained it for a long time, but it wasn't that long. So I'm just still sitting there eating my food, full as hell, waiting for Ryan to call me. It's probably like maybe 10 minutes later Ryan called me. And she told me that she outside of the apartment. So I'm like, yeah, I'm parked in the front where the visitor parking is. So she was like, I'm pulling up in like 2 minutes. One thing about it, girl, you just said you was outside of the apartment. Now you talking about you pulling up. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I wait for her to pull up and then I follow her into the gate. Y'all, I don't know what it is about apartment complexes like that I'm not familiar with. They be looking like mazes to me. I be feeling so slow because I be real life getting lost. For real. So sometimes I gotta use GPS to get up out of there. I be feeling so slow. But yeah, I was following her. So we parked next to each other and she told me to get in her car. I got in her car. Y'all, tell me why this girl on FaceTime with SZA. Why would you tell me to get in your car? You're on FaceTime with SZA. It's not that big of a deal, but like, so I didn't know that. So I'm just getting in the car. Hey girl, whatever, just talking. She like, hey girl. So she on FaceTime. The girl on FaceTime is like, who is that girl? Who you with? Where you at? Asking all these questions. And she was like, this T from that one night. And I was like, who is that? And she was like, this SZA. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, oh, that's the girl with the Red Bull. She was not, girl, why you wasn't trying to come off that Red Bull? And she was like, I'm gonna call you Red Bull. Can I call you Red Bull? Bitch, do not call me no Red Bull. So I'm like, no, girl, do not call me that. But we laughing, mind you. And she was like, girl, I respect the hustle because you made that dude pay. You know, she was like, you made that nigga. But I'm trying not to cuss and use like certain words. So I'm gonna just say, dude, you made that dude pay about $10 for a Red Bull and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, she was like, you must really be about your money and blah, blah, blah. Little do she know. Y'all, I am about my money, but little do she know, it was like the principle of it all. Why you think that you could just come up in my car, go through my stuff and take my things that I paid for? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, we literally went to the store and you could have went up in there and bought your own Red Bull. You could have had one of the dudes take you to get a Red Bull. You could have walked to, I don't know, girl, what you need my Red Bull so bad for? I said I wanted it. It's mine. I paid for it in a discussion. So that's really what it was. It wasn't even about the money, because if he didn't even offer to give me no money for it, I would have kept my Red Bull. I don't know. Because I've seen some comments like that, like, girl, you could have just gave her the Red Bull, da-da-da. But I also seen a lot of y'all clearing them comments, so I didn't even say nothing back to it. But to the people that was like, you could have just gave it up and it's not, you was doing too much. I really want you to look in the mirror and be fucking for real with yourself. Because a lot of the times you got to put yourself in people's position. Would you have given it? If you say you want something that you bought with your money and somebody is actively trying to take it from you, you gonna let them take it? All right, that's what I thought. They on the phone, laughing, talking. I'm kind of chuckling at a few things they say because Ryan is funny. But really, I'm scrolling on Instagram. I'm not really listening for real, but I didn't even lie. Because this how I know. She talking about, yeah, because I'm going to be moving to Houston. I'm finna move to Houston. I've been talking to this producer. I've been looking at condos and da-da-da, just going on. And she was like, yeah, he got connections, blah blah blah, and he know I'm not gonna nah. So she said that he know a Houston rapper, but she was messing with the producer that know the Houston rapper because she trying to get to the Houston rapper. Basically, she trying to climb up that ladder. So she was like, yeah, I'm already connected out there. And T, you gonna have to show me your city. Y'all both gonna have to show me the city. I'm gonna put y'all on. I'm gonna come down there and put y'all on in y'all own city and da da da. And I'm just like, girl, listen, if I've talked to Houston rappers that's kind of like out there, and then local Houston rappers. I've met people, you know, like people around Houston. If you going out in Houston and you actively like on the scene and stuff, which honestly, I'm not even actively on the scene like that, for real. I never really was. And I've still met these people. So it's not that hard. If I wanted to do what you try to do, I could have done it. It's very, very easy. So yeah, she was like, I'm gonna come to your city and put you on. And I'm like, what? Okay, come put me on, baby. I'm just like, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up, whatever. I'm not really into it because it's not my phone conversation. I just said a few things. And Ryan was like, yeah, because if you're moving from Cali to Houston, like, you're going to be up there anyway because, you know, like, you'll really be rich for real. She said something like that, basically saying, like, the cost of living is lower than California, which it is. And when she come out here, she'll already have it made, because like you used to paying that high ass rent there. You come here and get the same thing for like way cheaper, you know what I'm saying? So like, she was basically saying that. She was like, I already know, because all I want is luxury, this and da da da. They just talking it basically. So they ended up getting off the phone and we just talking about it and laughing. She was like, girl, you gonna let the girl call you Red Bull? I'm like, this girl is not gonna call me Red Bull. Tell your friend not to call me that shit. So we just in the car talking and laughing or whatever. And we ended up going up to her friend's door when they got off of FaceTime. So we at the door, the friend opened the door. No, I feel like we was talking before the door opened. I don't know what we was talking about. I can't remember right now. So yeah, the friend opened the door. She was like, hey girl, hey, da da da. But they was acting like they hadn't seen each other in a long ass time. So I'm like, okay, maybe they haven't, because they going on and on. Like, hey girl, how you been? How's this? How's that? Whatever. And I'm just standing at the door. And Ryan is like, oh my bad. This is my friend T. This is girl, now let me stop looking around for stuff. Water bottle. This is water bottle. No, let me stop. This is LOL surprise doll. No, for real. Okay, y'all, I swear I'm just about to start using names of people that I just like knew from the past. Okay, yeah, okay, I got a name. So she was like, De'Ara, this is T, this is my friend De'Ara, da da da. So I was like, oh, okay, hi, nice to meet you, whatever. So I'm walking in and we just sitting down on the couch. She was like, y'all want anything? I want anything to drink? We got this, we got that. I think she had the Smirnoff ice in the bottle. And I was like, yeah, I'll take one of them, because that was the closest thing she had to alcohol. When I could have sworn Ryan was like, we gonna chill, we gonna drink, da da da. When you say drink, I'm thinking liquor. But I'll take a yeasty beverage. I don't know. I'll choose liquor over that any day. So yeah, we talking and stuff, and she was like, oh, okay, they catching up. And she was like, okay, so yeah, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Where you from? You live around here? Da da da. Oh, and mind y'all, not saying it's a bad area. It's not the worst area at all, but it was kind of like some trap apartments. I ain't even finna lie to you. Some trap apartments. If you know what a trap apartment is, then you know. If you don't know, it's some apartments that look like a bunch of hood dudes live there selling tree green out of the apartment all day, every day, okay? Oh, and mind you, De'Ara had a roommate too. But at this point, the roommate was still in the room. She ended up walking out like when we was talking and stuff, because Ryan ended up, we was talking more before this, but I really just cannot think of what we was talking about. I can't remember. So Ryan ended up saying like, yeah, no. De'Ara was like, how long have you known Ryan? And me and Ryan been knew each other, like, but on and off, like, we was never like super close, never really talked like that for real. But we known each other, so, you know, I mean, we've known each other for a while. So we say that, and she was like, oh, okay. And Ryan was like, yeah, because now she famous. We get back to talking, and now she famous out here. She a YouTuber, she do YouTube, and I hate it when people do that, because, like, you dragging it at this time I know you couldn't see like how many subscribers I have, but I only had like I want to say like 14,000 subscribers. And she was like, yeah, she famous out here doing YouTube and stuff. And I'm like, girl, no, I'm not. Stop. And she was like, Diera was like, oh, what kind of YouTube content do you do? Like, what do you upload? What kind of videos you make? Whatever she said. And I was like, you know, I just do nail videos. I kind of do story time, stuff like that. Because at the time, that's all I was doing. It's like nail videos for real, and then putting the story time with it. So she was like, what did she say? She was like, oh, okay, that's cool. You gonna have to shout me out. You gonna have to shout out my little business. You know, I be selling bundles. I sell hair, raw Indian. Girl, I could not think of it, but it was kind of catchy. What was it? I don't know. I don't even care. I'm not even for the dragon to try to remember what that shit was. Because when she said, I was like, oh, okay, you know. But I'm like, girl, knowing I only have 14,000 subscribers, I'm like, girl, shout out your business. Like, I'm not nobody. And honestly, you cannot try to play yourself like that. Like, I don't know. I'm not even going to get into it, because I used to really be hard on myself. Like, girl, I ain't nobody. What you want me to? I ain't shit, you know? I don't know why I used to think like that. So she was like, what kind of stories you be telling and stuff? So I'm like, you know, just crazy situations, just like past stuff, like all the crazy stuff that I've been through, because I done been through some things. And she was like, girl, well, I need to start a channel too, because I've been thinking about starting a channel and I just don't know where to start. Maybe you can help me. You can be my mentor and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, girl, I'm just winging it. Like, what you... I'm gonna show you how to wing it. Like, I don't know. This is not gonna be like a spreadsheet, step by step, of how to start a YouTube channel. Because, girl, I'm just doing shit. Like, I'm just on my phone recording videos and editing them and uploading them. That's it. It's very easy. When people say they don't know where to start there. Just do it. Like Nike, just do it. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just doing it. Like, I just said something basically like that. Like, she was like, no, girl, you gonna have to show me. Like, I need everything. Tell me everything, you know, just go on and on. And she was like, so who you be talking about on your channel? Like, what you be talking about? So Ryan was like, let me pull up a video. Let me show you. I hate when people do that. I hate when you watch one of my videos in front of me. Like, I've watched this several times, editing it, recording it. I already know what it's about from my brain. And then my voice be sounding all weird on camera. Just wait till I leave. Can you wait till I leave? All right, go ahead and wait till I leave. So, at some point, the roommate had walked out, and she just walking by quiet, not saying nothing, just like, I don't know, messing with stuff in the kitchen, probably getting something out there, I don't know, warming up some food. I don't know what the girl was doing, but I know that she listening. So, yeah, she was like, yes, whatever. She kept asking, like, what kind of videos you talking about, like, what the story times be about, you know? So, and at this time, I was making a lot of videos about my ex, Dre, and then Dum Dum, because at this time, y'all, when I say this girl was going so freaking hard, it's a lot of stuff that y'all don't even know. And y'all probably be like, and you know what, I actually got a lot of comments like this, like, oh, she was never your friend, you're making all these videos about her. But literally, y'all know she was making the same videos about me. Y'all just didn't know, because her channel had like 200 subscribers, so nobody knew for real. And she was talking shit about me, like, I don't want to drag it and say harassing, but the bitch did call my job and try to get me fired. So that's harassing. Then after she called my job trying to get me fired, lying, talking about I followed her home and tried to jump her, telling all that to my boss. She threatened to go to the police. She threatened to go to the police, call the police on me. I'm like, what? This hoe is tapped in the head. She whacked, like, something not clicking, Steven, in her head. So, ooh, did I back up too much? Because my chest is out. So, yeah, a lot of stuff was going on. That's why y'all was getting, like, so many Dum Dum videos. And then Dre, I feel like, that was very helpful. I feel like telling past experiences about him was like me writing in my diary. Y'all didn't get all the tea, but it helped. it helped. And honestly, I did start keeping a diary. And I feel like maybe I should read some of them diary pages. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, it helped. And I'm not gonna lie, story times can be very therapeutic and healing, especially when it's something like so traumatic, like the stuff that I went through. Like I said, y'all don't know everything, but I did go through some things. And I even tried to lie for him and act like he never like touched me physically and it was just me. It wasn't, bitch. I tried to cover it up because, you know, I don't feel like I wanted people attacking him. I don't know, but bitch, the truth is the truth. And yeah, so yeah, I was just doing all that. She like De'Ara is like, oh, so you about to record now? Like, did you come over here to record or something? And I was like, I kind of was having deja vu because I'm like, why would I come over here to record? But then I remembered a situation where I did go to somebody's house. Like, it was I don't know if y'all remember the story time. It was one of Dum Dum friends. We went to one of her friends' houses, and when we got there, she was like, yeah, let's record. Or no, maybe we was gonna record over there the whole time. We was supposed to record something over there. Yeah, because the one girl was over there when I had my first sneaky link. The girl, I lied and said that I was gonna meet up with her, but I actually went to go meet up with a nigga while I was living with Dre, whatever. So yeah, she was over there too, and she did YouTube too. And we was all supposed to record a video together. And I'm like, I've already tried this. Like, first of all, why would I come to your house to record? That, I don't know. It just didn't make sense. Like, nobody else did YouTube. The other time it was a collab type of thing. It was a long story. But I'm like, I've already tried that. I don't like recording in front of other people. It's very, very awkward because I feel like they watching you and they trying to analyze you, and it just feels awkward. I don't know. But so I'm like, nah, I don't really like recording in front of people. Like, I've tried that before, the time I just told you about. And I was like, nah, I don't like it. I'm not comfortable. I'd rather record by myself where I can be 100% my authentic self without feeling judged and stuff. I basically said something like that, but like, I explained it a little less. And I guess they didn't understand. So De'Ara was like, girl, why? Girl, you can record here, da-da-da. We're gonna have to collab one day and da-da-da. So I'm kind of like, I don't really like, you know, recording with other people because it's kind of awkward right now. And then I was just getting started out. I was still trying to get comfortable in front of the camera. It took me so long to record because I did a lot of smacking, eye rolling, thinking, like, you know, it was just, I don't want to have you sit through me watching me look awkward. Like, what else? Because I swear it took me so long to record. And I used to leave a lot out because I didn't remember at that time. But when you sit down and get organized about it, then it's way easier to record, you know? And then on top of that, I didn't even think about what I was going to record back then. Like, I was just sitting in front of the camera, set it up, get ready, set it up, and then start thinking right then and there. Like, now I think about it beforehand. Or sometimes something just come to me like, oh, bitch, remember this? Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm about to make that a story time because that was fucking crazy. Why would I want somebody around? Why would I want to collab when I know my process is very messy and chaotic? Like, I don't need you judging me. So I'm like, no, you know, I mean, maybe one day, but da-da-da. And so De'Ara was like, girl, what, you shy? You camera shy? You shy? Pause and back it up, because I forgot the roommate said something before this. When the girl was talking about collaborating, because the girl was like, De'Ara was like, girl, you're gonna have to get out of that. Mind you, Ryan is saying little things too, but like nothing too like serious to mention, whatever. So De'Ara was like, oh girl, you're gonna have to get out of that because we gotta collab one day, da da da. And she was like, and so I'm like, yeah, but I don't usually collab because of this, that, and the third. And then the roommate is like, well, that's why you should collab, so you could get your name out there, no matter if it's awkward or not. Like, you gotta be on your grind and da 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 da. Girl, this the first shit you saying to me? You walked up in here. I mean, I know this is your house too, but I don't even know your name, and you trying to preach to me. So I'm thrown the fuck off. So yeah, that's when De'Ara's going on and on about like collabing and stuff, and just like, oh, what do you do? Like, oh, story times, what kind, da da da. So the roommate is up there listening, trying to act like she's not listening, like grabbing bowls and closing the fridge, opening the cabinets, like trying to act like she's listening, but you're listening hard because how do you have so much input into the conversation? It's like she didn't want to be a part of it, but she wanted to put her input in the conversation. So when I'm like story time and stuff like that, whatever we said, the roommate ended up interrupting again, talking about, oh, I wouldn't even pretend to be shy if I'm getting on the internet and telling all my people business and da da da. Like, I'm not shy if I'm doing all that. She said something like that. mind you, she didn't say it aggressive. It was kind of like passive aggressive. So I'm thrown the fuck off once again, bitch. You trying to be funny? You trying to what you trying to do? What you trying to call me messy? Cause bitch, if I'm messy, I'll take it. The shit happened to me. So I could talk about it if I want to. I don't know what people don't be understanding. I guess they feel salty. Like, bitch, did you do one of your friends wrong and they made a story time about you? Cause that's what it seemed like. Cause why are you salty as fuck for no reason? You don't know me. I said literally kind of what I just said right now. I'm like, these situations are my situations. They happen to me. And if people, like, what did I say? I don't even know what I said. I said if people didn't do the shit that, if they didn't want to be a story time, they shouldn't have did the weird shit that they did, basically. I said something like that. And she was like, no, I'm just saying, but you can't be shy trying to do all this and that and then move up the ladder and not want to collab with people. Like, you gotta really be about your shit. You gotta be about the bag. Everything is about the bag. Da, 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 da. Oh, y'all, mind you, De'Ara was from New Orleans, I think. She had a little bit of an accent. She had an accent, but I don't know how long she lived here. I probably just confused y'all. I'm gonna cut that out. But basically, sometimes her accent was stronger when she said certain things. So I'm like, oh, she sound like she from New Orleans. Cause yeah, she got a little bit of an accent. I don't know how long she been here. I don't even know if it's real. Cause y'all know people be faking them accents. But yeah, she kind of sound like she from New Orleans. So yeah, we're just going on and on. And I'm throwing the fuck off because, girl, who are you? What was your name again? I literally still don't know this girl's name at this point. So I know her name now, but honestly, I'm not even finna give her a fake one. I'm gonna just call her roommate, cause girl, you tried it. So yeah, we just talking on and on. The subject ended up changing because it got awkward, and I'm glad it changed because, girl, go back in your room, roommate. So y'all, we out. I'm drinking my Smirnoff Ice. We listening to music. They put on some New Orleans bounce music. They was putting on all kind of music. We was having a good time, I'm not gonna lie. There was something off about the time though. Even though we was having fun, there was still something off about it. I couldn't put my finger on. But I'm like, all right, I'm gonna push it to the side because maybe it's just like me trying to get to know new people, you know? Oh, let me not leave out this part, because speaking of SZA, we was talking about SZA earlier. Apparently De'Ara and roommate knew of SZA. I don't know if she came down here a different time and they hung out. That's what it seemed like, right? So somehow SZA came up. Ryan was talking about SZA and how she was moving to Houston. And De'Ara said something like, SZA too damn thirsty. And roommate was like, that girl get drunk and say anything. And then De'Ara said something like, Ryan, don't bring that bitch around me. Don't bring her around me no more. Something like that. So Ryan started laughing and I'm thrown off. Mind you, I was chuckling, but SZA not my friend. I could chuckle. SZA is your friend. Why are you even laughing? If I'm around some people and some people talking about my friend, ain't no cheeky ha. Ain't no chuckle. I'm checking you because that's my friend. The fuck? Like, I don't understand that. I don't like that. And if I ever find some shit out like that, and the friend will probably be like, I hate when people try to defend this stuff. Like, well, she didn't talk about her friend and that was that. She could laugh if it's funny. No, that's fake. And if you don't understand that's fake, bitch, we cannot be cool. The hell? Because I go too hard for people, bitch. And if you don't return the energy, then we cannot be cool. You're going to drop down to associate, bitch. Period. Like, don't ever let me find out you was around some bitches that was talking about me and you laughed. I don't care how drunk you are. It's not funny. Message! So I'm chuckling and I'm like, but that Ryan, that's your friend though. That's your friend. And she was like, that girl do be lying, Ryan. She was like, SZA do be lying because tell me why she tried to tell T she was on a Bad Girls Club. She tried to convince them niggas she was on a Bad Girls Club and they didn't know what it was. And I know she felt stupid because she kept dragging out the lie. And I'm just like, oh, see, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is shit I'm talking about. Damn, my air just came on. So yeah, they're just going on and on like, that girl say anything for clout. She do anything for clout. Da 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 da. So I'm like, it's getting fake. I ain't got shit else to say. Cause SZA ain't even my friend, but I ain't even going this hard on her. So, and Ryan was like, and tell me why T was believing it. She was believing it. And I'm like, nah. And so one of them, I don't even know which one it is. I feel like it was roommate. She said something like, you believe that? You don't believe anything. So I'm like, nah, I wasn't believing that. I was just trying to get away from this nigga that would not let me lose. He would not let me lose. And she was like, no, I said old nigga. And she was like, bitch, you better get that old nigga. You better get the old niggas running them pockets. Da 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 da, just going hard. You see, I knew you weren't about the bag. I knew you weren't about the bag. So I'm like, girl, everything is about the bag, but everything literally is not about the bag. stop talking about this bag, because where's yours? Judging on where you live, you're not about your bag. And I'm sorry, I told y'all there was trap apartments. So you talk about the bag. You should be living in my apartments or better if you're going this hard about your bag, because my apartments are pretty nice. So, girl, I was just so goddamn confused because you ain't about your bag either, little mama. So yeah, they just like, oh girl, not you believing whatever. They was just going extra hard on me. Not extra hard because we was all laughing, but I'm like, I'm trying to explain to them, girl, I was not believing that. Like, be for real, I'm not stupid, whatever. Because then, wait, has SZA backtracked yet? I don't even think she had backtracked yet on the Bad Girls Club, because a lot of people was like, no, that was really true, but like, just like y'all heard some of the same stuff that I heard about the season ending early and people getting paid off, which I don't think I heard that part, but a lot of y'all said that y'all heard that. I'm pretty sure she could have heard that too, or maybe she knows somebody, because she do live in LA. Maybe she knows somebody that was on the show and they gave her the tea and she's spitting a story like that's how much that girl lied. She would do some shit like that. So I'm still not believing her. And then come to find out, she backtracked. So yeah. Oh, not even backtrack, y'all. She gaslit. Okay, but that's not even on this same timeline. That's like a little down the line. You good, ma? Huh? I can't hear you, baby. Come here. What you said, baby?
No, Bobby, I didn't flush myself down the toilet.
Why would I be worried about you flushing yourself down the toilet? You so silly. I forgot what I was saying, because me and my baby was just talking for like 10 whole minutes. So, if this is not the part where I stopped off on, my bad, I'm gonna give y'all a voiceover shit. So yeah, whatever, I'm gonna just skip. So yeah, they was talking about SZA. Again, the subject changed to Ryan, and not Ryan, to De'Ara. She was talking about her man, well, not her man, some dude that she messing with, y'all. It's some Houston rapper. I want to say local Houston rapper, but I feel like a lot of, or maybe like all of Houston might know him or know of him, because I don't know if this is saying too much. When you Google Houston rappers, he's on there, so I feel like he's kind of known. Anyway, she was talking about him and how he was like, how she had went out with him and he was like tricking on her and stuff. And she was like, yeah, these Houston niggas, these Houston rappers and scammers are blah, 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 blah. Cause yeah, I ain't gonna say no more, never mind. Yeah, basically he was tricking on her. What happened? Oh yeah, Ryan was like, don't let SZA hear that. And it was like, girl, stop bringing her up, because you know that they don't like her. So you know that they finna talk shit about her, which they started doing. So I'm like, it's kind of, I don't know, it was kind of giving fake. That's why, with Ryan, I kept it kind of surface level, not even like friends. Like, I wouldn't call her no friend. Like, I don't ever want to, I mean, I would never say that we was friends because of the stuff that she do. Like I said, we social media cordial, but for me to just be like chilling with you and us to just be having deep conversations about childhood and life and stuff like that never will happen. But yeah, so yeah, they talking about that, and then they start going hard on SZA once again. I'm just listening like, y'all sure like talking about this girl so much. Like, now I'm starting to feel bad for SZA. Like, damn, maybe she wasn't lying. Like, she probably just, you know, wants friends, want to talk, whatever. I'm a talker. She like to talk. I like to talk. Whatever. Like, I'm starting to feel bad for the girl, because that shit just fucked up. Like, you think somebody your friend, but you don't never know, because how they talk about you behind your back is how they really feel about you type shit, you know? We was over there for a little minute. And then I feel like around the time that we was like starting to pack it up and stuff, De'Ara was like, what y'all doing tonight? So Ryan had looked at me and I looked at her like, I don't got no plans. Like, you know, my daughter is with her dad. Like, I ain't say that, but I'm thinking that like, I'm free, I'm cool, I'm chilling. So she was like, we ain't doing shit. And roommate was like, y'all want to link these niggas? And De'Ara was like, who? They got some money. They better have some money. So roommate said something like, mine do. I don't care about the rest. Like, bitch. So I'm like, oh God. Like, I don't care about no money. Like, I know I wasn't looking for nobody or nothing like that. So I was cool either way. Like, I wouldn't try to fuck with nobody for real. So I'm cool either way. So I'm like, yeah, I'm it's whatever. Like, I'm down. I'm just chilling. Like I said, I ain't really had no plans. The plan was, I don't know, we was gonna go home, change, whatever, go link with the niggas like later on that night. So we telling them bye and everything. I remember getting back home and like maybe an hour went by when Ryan called me. Mind you, I didn't do nothing but like take a shower and throw on a black two-piece set. A two-piece set, a black, usually black two-piece, or like some kind of romper, my go-tos, because it was easy to just throw on. So yeah, I did that, and I ain't like start my makeup or nothing. My hair was straight, so I ain't really do shit to it. But when Ryan called me, she was like, yeah, you want to meet at my spot? Because I'll drive. Like, and I'm like, no, we ain't got to meet up. I said something like that. And she was like, no, I'll drive because, like, I feel like when I'm ready to go, your ass wasn't catching the memo. Because just like that one night, I was trying to hint to you that I was ready to go and da-da-da-da. So I'm like, well, why didn't you just leave? She was like, girl, because I didn't want to leave your ass over there, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, why didn't you just say? She was like, girl, you can't take a hint, da-da-da. She was like, you got to read the room. You got to read the room. I was like, bitch, I was drunk. The fuck? I mean, I feel like by the time I was leaving to drive home, I had sobered up because I felt like I really need to pay attention to them dudes because they was acting so weird. Like, nigga, all I need to see is you talking to yourself, and boom, yeah, alert, antennas up. So she was like, yeah, whatever, I'll drive, it's fine. So I'm like, okay, fine. She want to drive so bad, okay. So she was like, we can meet at her house, and then she asked me if I want to go have on a bottle or go in on a bottle, yeah. And I was like, because when she said go in on the bottle, I'm like, the other two girls, De'Ara and her roommate was going to like go in on it too. And I don't want to share a bottle with like 4 people that's just doing a little much. And I really just didn't. I don't care how that sounds. But yeah, and I really I don't know where you've been. It's like when you sharing a bottle, you got to be prepared to like really share that bottle, because you know some people put their mouth on a bottle, which I do not like. I don't put my mouth on a bottle. I thought it was common courtesy to waterfall it, but some bitches like really put their mouth on your bottle like it's theirs, and it's a bunch of people going in on it, or like I don't know. So I'm like, nah, I don't know, because I don't know if I really want to drink like that and da da da. And mind you, I had my personal in my car. I could have put a little bit of that in my purse and I'm good. Shit, I feel like the whole personal could have fit in my purse. But yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, nah, well, it would just be us two. I felt like she felt me like hesitant, contemplating on some shit, and she just knew. So she was like, well, it'll just be us like going in, like basically the bottle would be for us. I don't remember her exact words. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess. I mean, we could go in on a bottle. Like, what kind of bottle are you trying to get? So yeah, we just talking and stuff. And she was like, all right, well, come to my house around this time. So, and then we're gonna go to the liquor store and head over there to them, because I think they said they'll be ready around whatever time. So I'm like, all right, bet. I started doing my makeup and fixing up my hair, and then I leave the house, go to her house. So we go to the liquor store. Y'all, we make it to the liquor store in just the like nick of time, because the liquor store closed at 9, mind you. So I feel like it was like, y'all, we had like 3 minutes or some shit. It was like 8:50, whatever. So the liquor store, he was just gonna lock the door, so we begging him to come in, like, no, please, we just need one thing. We see a lady at the register, like breaking down the register, or not breaking it down. This ain't no damn tree. Whatever, y'all know, counting the register out, because they finna close. And honestly, I feel like you should do that type of shit when you're actually closed, not before. So he had went ahead and let us in. The lady walked to the back, and we ended up grabbing a bottle and paid for it. So I had that 50 in my purse. What now?
Don't forget to brush your teeth so you won't think you're about to die again.
I will. Please go. I mean, I did. Go.
Because your toothbrush looks bone dry.
Ooh, I used my other toothbrush, not the electric one. Ooh, y'all see how she fucking do? She said your toothbrush look bone dry. I got 2 toothbrushes. Girl, please. Matter of fact, I got 3. I got one for my tongue, and then a regular one to brush, and then an electric one.
Oh, they did one.
Yeah. Talk about she didn't brush her tongue. She forgot. Go handle that. All up in mine. All up in my beeswax. Anyway, what was I saying?
Not the face.
Yeah, I had the $50 for earlier, but honestly, I didn't even remember that because I'm digging through my purse trying to get my card, because Ryan gave me cash. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just put it all on my card and keep the cash. Bitch, I'm digging in my purse. I got that $50. So some of that went towards it. Then I had a little bit left over. I'm like, okay, don't even gotta pull the card out. So we end up splitting the bottle. I'm like, oh, chasers, we need chasers. So I grabbed 2 Cokes in a hurry. And then I grabbed a little bit of gum. But by this time, he was like, the register's closed, So I'm like, no, please, we need chasers. Like, you know, trying to work that charm. Trying to get that charm. And Ryan was like, you good? You good? All right, be careful. Don't. brush your tongue that hard. So Ryan was like, doing the same thing, like, we need this though. Do you drink liquor? Like, this stuff is nasty. She said this is nasty. This stuff nasty. We need a chase. We need a little something, whatever. So we both just trying to finesse him, and he was like, just take it. So he let us have the shit. So I'm like, okay, is it our lucky night? So we got 2 Cokes and some gum for the free, plus the bottle. All right, we out. We ain't trying to press our luck, because I was gonna be like, wait, let me get this. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. So we in a parking lot. Cheers, bitch! Cheers to the motherfucking weekend! Just cheers to the stupid shit. It was actually a vibe, I ain't gonna lie, because I was like pretty hyped. Because mind you, I don't leave the house like that. Don't see me out one weekend and just think that I be up in these streets. I don't really be up in these streets for real. I just be pretending. But no, lately though, I have been in these streets. That's why you need to follow me on Instagram. Check out my shorts. Like them. Share them. Comment on them. While we just like sitting in a parking lot and stuff. Well, we weren't sitting in a parking lot. She just wanted to take a shot right quick. So De'Ara, at the same time, De'Ara is hitting up Ryan, talking about coming to her house like they're ready now. So tell me why we pull up to her house, go up in there, and we greet each other, what's up? She give us the address to the house that we going to, talking about we gonna meet y'all over there. First of all, you couldn't just text that. Second of all, we already here. So Ryan was like, why? Like, why would we just go over there without you and da-da-da? And she was like, well, we got to stop and get some trees. So Ryan was like, we're going to follow you because, again, why would we go over there without you? Or at least roommate, because this is like people that roommate know. I'm pretty sure De'Ara knew a lot of them too, but this was roommate idea. So why would we go there and just wait? That's kind of strange. So she was like, all right, well, we ain't think y'all wanted to make this tree stop with us and da-da-da. We don't have to, ain't we? Because you done already got us here. We could have been sitting and chilling and parking lot pimping in an empty liquor store parking lot. Like, girl, whatever. So we end up going to her tree man house. Once again, it was some trap apartments. Everywhere we went this day, it was trap apartments because it was in the same like area, you know, the same area of De'Ara and roommate house. So ain't nothing but really trap apartments over there. So yeah, we get over there. Y'all, tell me why it's a gang of niggas to serve 2 people. It's so many dudes that came out just to serve them, and I feel like all of them came out because they got the word that, oh, it's 4 women, 4 females outside, whatever. So yeah, they all out. Some of them coming to my window talking about roll the window down. I cracked the window. Like, I probably had the window halfway because I don't know, y'all, it's nighttime. Just in case y'all want to do some funny shit, I'm not rolling my window all the way down. So they at my window like, yeah, how much you want, whatever. And I'm like, you know damn well your man's is over there serving the real people that want the shit. So I'm like, I don't smoke. He's like, well, you don't smoke? What you don't smoke for? Yeah, you ain't never tried my shit. I hook you up, I'll do this for that. And I'm like, nah, I don't do that. So there's no need for it. So he was like, he kept pushing it, and I'm like, I don't got no cash. And he was like, just cash at me, I'll hook you up, I'm gonna hook you up, don't worry about it. So I'm like, nah, it's not even a cash app for real. I really just don't smoke. And I said I ain't had no cash, even though I did, because look, I don't know what you own. I don't know if you on that funny shit. So yeah, he's just trying to push me to make a sale. Like, bruh, I'm not finna buy nothing that I'm not finna put to use. So no. Once again, no. And then another one is at the other window. She had her window rolled down more than mine, and I'm looking at her like I'm eyeing her out the corner of my eye like, bitch, do you see what I'm doing? Like, he could really reach up in here. If there was on some funny shit, he could reach up in here, pull your ass out, open the door, I don't even know, take my car, girl, shit. Oh, pause, because mind y'all, she didn't even end up driving. I don't know why I had to meet at Ryan's house, because I don't know what happened. She ended up changing her mind last minute, and I drove. Like, I guess, I don't even know, and I didn't even question it either. I just picked up my keys, we went to my car, and I was the one that drove. I'm like, bitch. Then when I realized, I'm like, bitch, we supposed to be in your car. So if something happened, this would be your car getting stolen right now. Like, bitch, and then you gotta, whatever. So, he was just saying stuff like, oh, okay, so you really don't smoke. Like, you know, and I like bitches that don't smoke. I like when my bitches don't smoke, because that means you ain't finna smoke me out all my product and da-da-da-da-da. So, in my head, I'm thinking like, in my face, I know my face was just telling the whole story about how I felt about this nigga. But my face, I mean, in my head, I was like, this nigga really think that he could fuck with me. And I'm highly offended because he look like a goddamn gremlin. So yeah, we talking, he trying to flirt. Oh yeah, he thought he could talk to me. So I just changed the subject completely, and I'm like, all right, we gotta go though. I'm about to go pick up my kids, cause I felt like I was kind of watching their transaction too, cause my our cars is right next to each other, and they outside the car, and I seen them getting back inside the car from like the side of my eye, and I was kind of glancing over there too, like, bitch, y'all need to hurry up. How long does a tree transaction take? I know this shit take 3.5. Let's get back in the car and go. So yeah, I seen him get back in the car, so I thought it was time to go. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go pick up my kids. And he was like, looking like that. He said something like that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in for the night. Like we just got done doing what we was doing. And he was like, but it's still early, da da da. And I'm like, yeah, I need to go get my kids. And he was like, how many kids you got? I'm like, 4. And he was like, man, you ain't got no 4 kids. You got 4 kids for real? You got 4 kids for real? Nah, I think I could do that. And you look like that. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Take my number down. Whatever. Niggas got the same line. Take my number down. Hey, get my number. Let me get your number. Like, it's the same thing. So he said something like that, and I'm like, nah, I got too much on my plate right now. Like, I got a lot of responsibilities to be focused on. And he was like, you need a little help, don't you? Like, I could really help you out with that. And, you know, I got this and I got that and blah, blah, blah. Just tapping his chest like da-da-da. And I'm like, nah, I don't know, whatever. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. And he was like, all right then, shit, well, why you gotta be like that? Just know, like, what did he say? Damn, I'm trying to say it like he said it. He was like, just know whenever you need that good shit, you know where to find me. And he did this like little wink, like, because he was walking backwards. Wait a second, I'm trying to do it like he did. He did this little wink, but like a little shoulder shimmy backwards, and then he kind of licked his lips, and I'm like, he'll never need to attempt to be sexy again. That shit looks stupid as fuck. Like, what you on? No, I'm tired of being around you kind of niggas. So I'm like, I don't smoke. Once again, I'm like, I don't smoke. And he was like,
Shit, ain't nobody talk about no tree. I ain't talking about no tree. I'm talking about that good shit.
yeah, you know, while he walking backwards, and I'm slowly raising the window up like, all right. Get me the fuck out of here, bitch. So I start following excuse me. We start following De'Ara and roommate, and I guess and now we finally going where we were supposed to go. And lo and behold, surprise, surprise, we pull up and it's some more what? Trap apartments. So I'm like, damn, everything is in this area. Like, I don't really want to be in this area tonight or any night. So I really don't. I don't go to that area now ever. So what happened? Yeah, we in our car, and they sit up in theirs. I guess they was rolling up or whatever. So we sitting in the car too, and we taking shots, and I'm drinking my drink. No, I don't even think I drank that shit. I poured that shit. I poured out like half the bottle of the Coke. I did take a few sips, but I poured out a lot of it, and I put I added alcohol back to it so I could just take my Coke bottle in, because I guess Ryan was like, she didn't, you know, this bottle was for us and she didn't want them to see it for real. So yeah, that's what we did. We both did that, and we just waited in the car. We just up in there drinking and shit. Mind you, the lights is off, and we wasn't super close to them, so I don't think they seen me, whatever. So when they get out the car, we got out the car, and we walk up the stairs together. Mind you, they had a bottle, so I don't even know why we was being all fucking finicky with the bottle. Like I said, I ain't want to share it. I don't care how that sound either, because bitch, 4 bitches to 1 bottle, that don't even sound right. So we get up to the stairs, bitch, and they talking. Yeah, no, everybody was talking when we get up to the stairs, and we waiting for them to answer the door. So De'Ara was like, y'all got guards? Why the fuck do we have the guards when y'all the ones that smoke tree? And I thought they was rolling up in the car. So then that made me think like, oh, I don't know what the fuck they was doing in the car then. Like, why did we wait so long? So I was like, nah, don't you think they got something up in there or something like that? I said, but I said it real quick. And she was like, what? The roommate was like, what you say? Why you worried about what my man got? Huh? All day I was thrown off by her. And I already knew in my head, like, we do not click. Our personalities do not get along. Something is off with us, because I don't know why she keep coming at me. Before it was passive aggressive. Now I see she got this bottle in her hand. So now it's just aggressive because you on that liquor. So bitch, what's the issue you got with me? I was like, what are you talking about? I said, don't they got some, don't you think they're gonna have some up in there? And she was like, no, you said, don't you think they gonna have some in there? I'm like, who is they? Literally the name was they. I was gonna change his name because I could have used Tay or Jay or whatever, but I'm using his fucking real name, because honestly that's not even his real name, that's a fucking nickname anyway. I'm like, who is they? I don't even know they. Just because I know a few people that y'all was talking about earlier don't mean I know this. you know? So I'm like, who is Zay? And she was like, matter of fact, she wasn't like shit because the door opened and she was trying to act like she didn't hear me. So I'm like, who is Zay? I know you embarrassed now because my reaction was like authentic. I ain't playing around. I'm not trying to fuck with you or nothing. Like I was dead ass confused and I feel like she knew that. Yeah, stop fucking calm down. Whatever you drinking, stop it, because it was in a Hennessy bottle, but the shit was like fucking pink. So I know it wasn't Hennessy, and then it wasn't even a dark pink. So I know it wasn't. It was like one of them, not the personal, but the size up from a personal. I know that. Why? Get out. So I was gonna say, why did you even? I don't know. So yeah, she was trying to act like she didn't hear me. So I asked her again, and she just walked in acting like she didn't hear me. So I'm thinking, bitch, you better be drunk because I don't got time for this shit tonight. So Ryan was like, what y'all drinking? What's in that bottle? And De'Ara was like, that's a Mad Dog. That's a Mad Dog. And I was like, that y'all hoes put Mad Dog in a Hennessy bottle. Why the fuck you didn't just keep it in a Mad Dog bottle? Because the shit is full. So what y'all didn't want motherfuckers to know that y'all was drinking Mad Dog when the shit is literally like a pinkish color? I ain't care though. No, but at the time I didn't care because I'm still stuck on the Zay thing, because I'm like, this is a strange ass bitch, and I'm just talking so much mess in my head. I don't care. I was just talking so much shit in my head, and I'm mugging her like, girl, I'm a little bit too tipsy for this, bitch, because we was taking shots in the car, like I said. Take it to the head. That's what we was doing in the car. So y'all, when they open the door, tell me why it's loud as the entire fuck. I don't know what or how, y'all. It wasn't even enough cars in the parking lot to be like this, or this side of the parking lot to be this many people in this apartment. But it was so many fucking people in there. The music was so loud. Of course they didn't care because it's trap apartments. Bitch, it was so many niggas in there. It was like 7 girls to 15 niggas. Like, it was a little kickback, and I thought it was just gonna be like us, you know, chilling in the apartment, chilling. I don't know, but I didn't expect no like kickback party type of thing. The music was loud. It was just really giving party. It was giving like trap party. It's a party. It's a party. Let me stop singing. So when I'm walking in, immediately I'm spotting faces that I know or know of, and I'm like, I hate being somewhere where I know like this many people. And it's crazy because I knew some of the people from like Chelsea when she used to date like the certain gang slash clique. I'm gonna call it a clique because they're not really on no gang shit for real. Like I've never, it's kind of like for play but for grown ass niggas. Like I feel like they started it when they was young, and now they just can't give it up because they done tattooed it all over their body, on their face, made songs with it. Half of them is rappers, so it's just something that they just can't let go, right? So I'm gonna call it a clique. I don't feel like it's a game. So I seen a few of them, few as her exes that I've known or like seen when we just dry pulled up on them and then left 5 minutes later, or she's showing me pictures because, you know, that's her man. And then I know a few from the other girl. What I call her name? Not even a few, just one dude. And I also knew some of them from trying to play wingman and getting hooked up with them. Yeah, it was just I ain't like it. I ain't like it. I'm finna tell you now. And Houston is so annoyingly small. I should have known that because of where we was, I was gonna see niggas that I knew of, heard of, or, you know, just seen drive right quick. Girl. And it's crazy because I actually mentioned one of them in another story time about like talking about Chelsea. Bitch, I was uncomfortable. So they did have a Mad Dog, and I seen them start waterfalling it. So I'm like, you know what, let me follow suit, because I feel like me and old girl, we finna get into it or something, because like why are you being so strange? First I thought she was hot, but then I seen they still had the sack because they ended up pulling the sack out asking for guards to roommate man. Did I say Ryan? I meant roommate. Roommate was acting strange as hell, so they waterfalling the MD out of a Hennessy bottle. So yeah, they start asking for guards and stuff, and then I actually see a dude rolling up for them, and they trying to match whatever. It was a lot going on. So I'm like, yeah, let me sip off my little Coke, my Coke and Brown for shit go down. Yeah, I'm not trying to rhyme. I'm sorry. Sometimes I am, but right now I'm really not. So yeah, bitch, I felt like I was really gonna have to pop that. Cause what? Roommate?
Go to your room.
Roommate was a hater ass bitch. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But you're not gonna find out till next week on Dragon Ball Z. Okay? No, for real. I'm gonna upload on Friday. I swear I'm gonna upload on Friday. But y'all already know the vibe. That's not it for this one. But I'm gonna see you later. I ain't even gonna do you like that. It's a little clippy. Like the video though. Like the video. Leave a comment, leave a chicken, anything, because you know that's our thing. And make sure you are subscribed. Follow my social medias. I literally copied the links and pasted it in the description bar. Box. So it can be easy for y'all to just click on it. Let me follow her. You know, okay, damn, shit. Y'all already know. I'm gonna see y'all on Friday, Saturday. Probably Friday. But no promises. Because if you don't see me Friday, just know you're gonna see me Saturday. But I'm gonna try to, it's definitely gonna be this week. Yeah. I swear. I wouldn't even do that to y'all. I wouldn't even do y'all like that. Here, grab my pinky. Wait. Grab my pinky with the promise on it. Grab it. I know you mad, right? Grab it. All right. See? Love you. This girl said, if you want to know that the water's not on, follow me, good. Who are you talking to?
You wear your eyelashes.
Huh?
You wear your eyelashes so much because you want to sweat, so your eyelashes won't be bone dry anymore.
Don't even make sense. You don't even make sense. Bye. Okay, go. You can go.
Eyelashes are very dry.
Bye. Come on, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Literally. Bye. No brownies. That's what I thought. This is a shame I gotta threaten her with sweets. I'm not talking about shorts like jeans. I'm talking about shorts like the video. Like it's a TikTok for YouTube. Anyway, to be honest, for real, it wasn't that big of a deal. That's why she wasn't mad about it. If she was mad about it, she wasn't mad at that very moment. She didn't feel no way at that very moment because she was trying to talk and laugh and stuff. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I want to start taking clients because I don't even think I had started taking clients yet. Did I? I don't think so. Probably shortly after this though I did. Cause I'm like, bitch, I need to do something. I want to do something. But yeah. Honestly, if I can't picture myself doing it for the rest of my life and then people had like super bad energy, I'm not even dragging it, like touching all these people, you could feel the different energies. I swear to God. And in the attitudes, like I'm not one to be doing your nails for this long, to sit in your presence and you got this type of attitude. I will really reach over and pop the fucking shit out of you, walk out and leave. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't do nails no more. But press-ons maybe, because I do still like nails. Whatever, y'all don't give a fuck. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I'm telling her all about that and stuff. And why are you getting so big? Can you see that light in my face? You're so tall. Oh, I should have just let you go on about your business. Not you want to play. Oh, you want to huggy bun? Aha, you're not tall enough. No, booby. No. Yeah, I'm away because I ain't trying to mess it up.
Hey, Mommy.
Not her starting a sentence, then literally walking away. All right. We're going to make it, baby. We're going to do it. All of the stuff is right there, so go put that stuff back in there. And then go in the room for me, okay, booby? I'm almost done, baby. Ma.
I'm about to brush my teeth.
Ma. I love you. I love you more. No, Nyla, stop. You don't have to kiss my feet. It's so weird.
I kissed you already.
No, baby, stop.
Let me give you a hug.
No.
Cheeky.
Yeah, we are sick. No, listen. Smart. No, baby. Why do you want to kiss my feet so much? That's so weird.
I just want to do it.
No. Okay. All right. That's weird. You lucky. What if I didn't take a shower today? You be kissing dirty feet?
I don't care. See, look, I kiss mine.
Put your foot down. You're so gross. You stop. Your foot. And then you don't wear house shoes. At least I wear house shoes. You don't wear house shoes. Now I don't trust your mouth. Go brush your teeth. Go.
Okay, you.
And put your house shoes on. That's why she get in her own bed. Oh, was I sitting back too far? No. That's why she get in her own bed. Cause she be putting stuff from her feet in my bed. I wear house shoes, so I don't never gotta worry about little particles from my feet getting on the bed. But It be like all kinds of stuff, like hair in my bed. I don't like that. Hey, I'll figure it out, baby.
Okay.
You don't have to do that.
Ask Daddy for him because he's taller than me.
Barely.
He's taller. You need to move so moves are short. And
He got about 5 inches on me. That's about it.
Daddy's are tall.
Maybe 7.
And mommy's are short.
Daddy's all of 5'9". Let's keep that in mind.
Hold on.
He a shouter for
I
a
have
dude.
my underwear in my hands, and I'm gonna throw it at my mom and say, "This is my underwear. This is my underwear, guys." So I'm just gonna throw it up.
Stop saying that. I need that mask. That's the mask I wear every day. Stop.
Underwear. Oh, your underwear.
Bye, Nana. I'm trying to record.
I'm brushing my teeth.
Okay, cool.
My underwear.
You better stop that. Ma, you better stop that. I'll pop that butt. Close that door. Close that door. Ma? Ma? You got to the count of 3 or you're gonna get a strike. Take it. That's what I thought. Sometimes that girl think we home girls. I'm trying to be more strict, but it's hard, y'all. I don't like seeing her pout and sad. You think I don't play him all the time? Like, yeah, I do play with her because like she don't have no siblings and stuff. And so I feel like I gotta be her friend too because she is the only child. And I'm not gonna just have another baby so she can have somebody to play with. So it gets hard, like, cause when lines get blurred, it gets hard. I don't know. Is parenting hard? Is it just me? Or is this shit hard? If you ain't got no kids, wait on it. Cut the water off, boo. So, what was I saying?